Hey everybody, Rorree here, wanting to give you guys some more homeschool tips. Let me see if I can get this right. Okay, I wanted to give you guys some more homeschool tips. All right, I just thought of some things that I used. There was a program called GEMS, G-E-M-S, and it stands for Girls Excelling in Math and Science. And they have it in different parts of the United States, and it was a program where I think once or twice a month, I would take my daughter to this program, and they did science fair projects, they did group activities. It was a whole, it was maybe for 3-4 hours. And it was held at different libraries, like the location would move. But it was a great way for me to get the labs in for science. So you might want to check that out. Sometimes it's affiliated with the local university. I know where I am, it's affiliated with the local university. So definitely check that out. GEMS, Girls Excelling in Math and Science. I think that's what I said it was. But anyway, just look it up. If you do a Google search, you'll be able to find it. All right. So, and I really enjoyed the program because it allowed my daughter to socialize, connect, and do her science, and have a little lab for the month. And I remember she made like a robot. She made different things. It was really, really interesting. So anyway, that was one thing. Another program that's free or paid is iExcel. If you need some help, or if you want to make sure that what you are teaching is in alignment with what your state is teaching, that's pretty mainstreamed. iExcel, the iExcel program. We've used Khan Academy. Now, some subjects in Khan Academy were good for my daughter and some were not. So you really will have to pick and choose what programs you want to use as resources for your education or supplemental education, and see how your child does with those resources. So we did use Khan Academy. Study.com, I have found that one more recently. If you are looking for study material, if you are looking for course curriculum, that is really, it really seems like a good one. I've only started using it as of late. And I'm using it more for study materials. But so if you want to study for the tests of academic proficiency, that's a good place to find some study material. That one, I believe it has a free component, but I pay for that one. All right, what else have we used that has been helpful? But again, I'm going to tell you, I would stick with things that are going to be accredited through your state, or make sure that you do your own studying for the test of academic proficiency. If you decide to mainstream your child, meaning send them back to public school, the public school arena, I would definitely prepare them with some sample tests before they go back, and have them really studying and stuff like that. If I had to do it all over again, if I knew this beforehand, I would have incorporated the study material in my course curriculum, and I would have had her, working on that to really make sure that she had mastery in what the state might want her to have mastery in, so that, when she was transitioned back, she wasn't hit with all this at one time. So that's something that I would do differently. But there's so many options out there. If you don't think you're gonna ever send your child back to public school, I mean, it's the homeschool experience could be so amazing for you, because you can teach them what you want them to learn. There's so much, especially with history. I've learned so much as an adult about history. As a child, I really could have cared less about history. And I still could care less about the history that is taught in school right now, because I'm finding so much that is a lie about the history that they programmed into our minds, you know. It's just a bunch of lies. So, and I'm finding the real history, and it's so amazing. You know, I now I buy history books. I buy old books, because you will find the truth in some old books, not this new stuff that they're programming us with, you know. So, but the homeschool experience could be so different. Like I like business, and I like marketing, and I know that no matter what you want to do, if you want to be, you know, in the top 2-3%, you know, if you want to be a business owner or be super successful, you're gonna have to know what your niche is, but you're also gonna have to know how to market it, or be able to pay a reputable firm, company, person, whatever, to assist you with marketing. So, you know, I've been able to teach my daughter some of those things. I've been able to teach her personal development. That's something that you don't learn in school. I teach her spiritual development. I teach her meditation. I teach her, you know, how to visualize, how to manifest. I teach her things that you're not going to learn in school, but they're going to be very helpful to her in the long run, in society. I'm teaching my child how to be a productive member of society, not just being a person that knows how to regurgitate some stuff after memorizing some stuff. You know, anybody could do that, but not everybody can do that successfully. But still, you know, what... I don't know. Also, you know, I know that when I was in school, I didn't learn a lot about my culture. And it wasn't until I went to the University of Maryland, where I took so many courses in African American studies, that I was only 2 classes away from having 2 degrees, because I didn't learn anything about African American history, studies, anything in school. Now I've learned that some of what I learned about that wasn't true, you know, but now I'm able to educate my child the way I feel she should learn, and I'm able to give her my truth, or even show her an option so that she could define her own truth, you know. So that's all I have to say about that one. I hope this helped you. As I think of more things that would help you homeschool parents, I will release videos for you. Definitely ask me questions. I am willing to answer whatever. I just might not be able to think of everything off the top of my head. But if there is anything that you need, just let me know. I really want this homeschool experience to be a positive one for you. And if I could help you not have some bumps and bruises that we might have had, you know, that's what I'm here for. All right. See you in the next one.